Hold on. Okay, noise suppression does not help me. Noise suppression turns everything off. Noise suppression doesn't help. I just don't like the buzz in the background, you know? I think it's annoying. Other than that, there's much I can Yeah, I don't know. Actually, how... Let me test something. Fuck yeah, that's audible. That's all it is. I don't know. little better now. It's better than it was. Sean Braun needs your help with some surveillance work, but every self-respecting hero needs a special gadget, so behold the grappling hook. As Mr. Braun is currently unavailable, he sent one of his trusty eye spies to give you a tour. Alright. So yeah, we'll probably be playing for about 2 hours, maybe 2.5. I'm streaming early because I have stuff I need to do with a friend. I've been wanting to do it all weekend, but it just hasn't been playing out. So, be happy. No one really watches these anyways.
Lighter, Sila Penton, Harley Solo. Hang and later,
hey, Sackboy's me, Sean Braun. Welcome to my secret lair. It's not really a secret if you tell me it's your secret lair, buddy. Hold up. One more thing. We investigate that factory, but first need to learn some new action hero skills. I'm waiting for you just up ahead. My trusty eye spy will show you the way. Tour guide sequence initiated. Onward, strange creature. They actually had this in like the Little Big Planet 2 prototype in some form, so that's cool. Observe our super top secret weapon, the grappling hook. Essential technology for accelerated oscillations in Jackpot City. Bzzzt. Bzzzt. Hold the right R1 to attach to any nearby grabbable devices. Took them a while to introduce the fucking grappling hook, I'm not gonna lie. We're halfway through the game. Third uses will result in perfect I Spy-like movements. Looks like a PC fan, bro. I'm playing PC Building Simulator right now. Another sticker switch. They really love those in this game. Up and down on left stick alters the link to the grappling hook. Special device detected. Deploy your grappling hook. Tilt to move once connected. That's cool. Okay. Grappling hook elevator activated. Going up. Workout sequence complete. Initiating goodbye message. Goodbye message. Oh, there you are. Hope you enjoyed the tour. Hop in. We're going right to the top. No, thank you. Oh god, there's a fucking... Oh my god, that was like a slot machine. Holy shit. A magnificent display of swing. You'd make an excellent sidekick. Look sharp, my pint-sized partner. We have some seriously heroic business to take care of first. The guys have found a secret entrance to the factory. They're up there waiting for us now. Let's grapple our way to greatness. Wheel's not very helpful. That is disgusting. We aced it. Okay. Air hockey is a two-player versus game. You can play online with a friend through a shared screen play. Use touch to move the goalie left and right. First to 5 is the winner. Now go get yourself some goals. Alright. Dude, this guy's kicking my ass. This way seems very busy for a disused factory. What exactly is going on? Using the trusty I Spies to record your findings, you need to discover exactly what the puppeteer is up to. Even if you do that grappling hook, you're likely to end up on this disassembly line. Alright. Yeah, this game really likes its its sticker switches, which require you to fucking come back later. They kind of got phased out over time in the previous games, but this one has them like every fucking month. Make way through this factory and see if you can find anything suspicious. My I Spies will follow you. That conveyor belt should take us right into the factory. Use that grapple thing to get us up there. Oh, they never finished the prize bubble guide for this level. That's annoying. I might have to look at a video, chat. That's annoying. Bro, this person is not getting the item bubbles, bro. Oh, man. This is annoying. Hold on. I love it when guides don't get finished, chat. It's truly wholesome 100. Right. Let me check the trophy guide for, I don't know. I'm not finding any other alternatives. That's the problem. Hold up. Oh, cool. Image Shack. That's great. My God, this game is so low documented. It's not documented much at all. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Like this guide, like on the trophy guide, it just links to a bunch of Image Shack things, which Image Shack hasn't been around. There's nothing there. And there's nothing there. So what the fuck? What am I supposed to do now? And there's a 2 times area, so who the fuck knows how many item bubbles are in that? And how, like, oh, my total's gonna be all off. I don't fucking know. BP Vita prize bubbles. And there's I look it up. I look up Little Big Planet Vita prize bubbles. And you want to know what I get? A fucking forum post from 2017 saying the IGN guide sucks. Yeah, I know that. Bro, I got no idea. This game gets so fucking glazed. Are you? How? What do you mean? There's no fucking proper guide, dude. What I'm basically learning here is I'm shit out of luck, and I'm just going to have to hope to God. I did find a post saying there's only 3 2-times area prize bubbles in this level. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter that I died. I'll just play the game. I have to risk it all because I have absolutely no fucking idea where each item bubble is going to be. So I'm going to have to play this twice. At least now I won't have to worry about taking leaps of faith. So this is where the guide Stops. Level link located. Maintaining present course, strange creature. Fucking level link, of course. So if there's only 3, we're missing 19, I want to say? No. We're missing 15. Hopefully we can find those 15. We're gonna take this slow. I don't want to replay this. Thank you, IGN. When in doubt, go left. It's 14 left. 12, 11. I didn't collect that, but okay. I'm missing one. Let's be absolutely sure. Okay. I see it. I see it down there. We're gonna be okay. Okay, I think we have the evidence we need. Let's get out of here. Alright, let's ace it now. Ooh, okay, I shouldn't. that was awful on my part. These levels are so long, dude. Ooh. Okay, I'm just dodging that. Everything terrifies me because of how long the levels are. Okay. Two plastic sluggers face off against each other in this two-player versus game. You can play online or with a friend through shared screen play. Time your punches and blocks perfectly and become king of the ring. Let's see if I have the sticker switch now. A successful bout of espionaging, Sean Braun has the evidence he needs. He has something to do with joy, brains, and things generally falling apart. It's all because of one evil person. Who that person is, well, he's not quite sure yet.
I've analyzed the data you collected from the factory, and it looks like the puppeteer's been stealing joy from all over the Omniverse. Have you any idea how important joy is to everything around us? The world depends upon it, like Jackpot City depends upon me. Without joy, and without me, things fall apart. Just look, it's happening already. Stop him before it's too late. I knew a puppeteer once. He wasn't evil, though. Anyway, what were you saying? That's right. There's only one brain that truly knows what's going on. The Mega Brain. Guys, didn't I tell you to refuel the ship before we left the lair? Looks like we'll have to do this the old-fashioned way. This is not the old-fashioned way!
Fresh off the press of this super high-tech vehicle, the Brawn Roller. Heed the instructions of the ice bags until your way through the neon-lit ventilation shafts into the lair of the Mega Brain. Yeah, another perfectly executed crash. I'll teach you that skill one day. We need to get to the center of the factory and break into the Mega Brain's vault. Good thing I brought this along this high-tech rolling device. I Spies. Initiate the instructional sequence for this rolling thing. Affirmative. Tilt your PlayStation Vita system to roll left and right. Press X to activate the jump. Yeah, I could probably just jump. Give me my jump, bruh. Press left or right to utilize the device's boost capabilities and break through walls. I wasn't even at the gate, bro. Okay. What does that do? Tilting skills are second only to mine, little guy. Now it's time to break into that vault. Easy ace.
Offense.
We have the trigger. Let's finish this.
Laura. Select. Inside.
In this one-player game, use tilt to move left and right as you bounce your way to the top as quickly as possible. Send the charge by grabbing as many square bubbles as you can along the way, and remember, you get a score multiplier when you collect 5 bubbles quickly. Build your multiplier for maximum points. 36,000. Well, you know what this means, chat. Hmm. Alright, we got 6 of 9 done. We have 1 natural level, 1 mini game, 1 big level. If we were gonna stream a full 3 hours, we probably could wrap this up, but we're not. I'm gonna do some tutorials. Switches and sensors are great. Enough said. To find out just how great they are, come take a look at these introduction to buttons, grab sensors, 2-way switches, and 3-way switches. You won't be disappointed.
You won't give up with that funny bunny, will you? Some things are funnier when used sparingly. You know, only when you need them. Open your poppet and go to the tools bag. There's a button in the gameplay kits page. That's it. Place it on the ground near mildly amusing bunny. Now, with the cursor, grab the button's output tab. You drag these tabs to wire up all electrical gadgets on Little Big Planet. Connect it to the motor bolt. Now it's wired up, Bunny's face will only spin when the button is pressed. See, now that's funny. Funnier, at least. Well, funny-ish. Let's go back to your tools bag. Right, what else? Grab sensors. They're useful. You activate these by grabbing the thing they're stuck onto. So let's connect our grab sensor to that motor bolt. What Didn't you know it works? Two-way and three-way switches are available as well. The two-way is your basic on-off switch. The three-way, however, can be pulled either forwards or backwards, and you can decide how far you want to pull it. Here's how. When you attach a switch, you can change how it controls the motorboat. Tweak the motorbolt and look at the input action. On-off just turns on the motor in the direction you set. With forwards-backwards, the motor turns a different direction depending on which way you pull the switch. Single cycle turns it all the way round once, then stops, even if you let go halfway. Finally, speed scale makes the motor turn faster the further you pull the switch. It's a treasure trove of gem-like possibilities. Try them all. By the way, did you know you can pause these videos whenever you like via the Start menu? Not that you ever would. I mean, what could be more important than listening to me? I ask you. I said what... Oh.
Player sensors and tag sensors are really useful if you want to sense a player or a tag. This instructional video does a much better job of selling the concept, though. You couldn't sell it. You couldn't fucking sell it.
Still trying to get a laugh with that criminally misnamed Funny Bunny? If we add a player sensor, it might raise a smile. In the Tools Bags Gadgets page, seek out a player sensor, which is triggered when a player is nearby. Position it near the rabbit, then connect its output to the light bulb. Tweak the detection range, that might help. There are settings for the minimum range and the maximum range. You decide how close a player should be before triggering Funny Bunny. You can also limit the trigger angle so the player must be in a particular direction of the sensor. Setting same layer means the player must be in the same layer as the sensor to activate it. Okay, how funny is Bunny now? In one word, not very. Tag sensors are available too. Now, these are all kinds of clever. They get triggered when there's a tag nearby with the same color. Place the tag sensor and tweak it to set the color and also the trigger range. You can set an infinite range, meaning it will be triggered if the right tag exists anywhere in your level. Now get a tag from the tools bag and place it on that grabbable carrot. Tweak that tag and set its color to the same as the tag sensor. When the tag enters the tag sensor's radius, the tag sensor activates. Do you think Funny Bunny is going to give you value for your money? No. So, the store you bought him from, do they offer refunds by any chance? You're stuffing. Hey, it finally got a laugh.
Why is he such a hater to Funny Bunny, bro? I think we need Nightmare in here. Tired of everything being all sunny, dry, and silent? Then tire no more, for this tutorial will teach you all about the global lighting, global water, and global audio settings. Alright.
Oh, you're not trying to recreate your summer holiday again, are you, Sackboy? It's over with. You're back home now. Mind you, if we faff with the global controls page of the Poppet, we can affect your entire scene and make it just like your holiday. Add a little sunlight. Change the world to classic monochrome. Or add some water for paddling. You can even change the scenery from the backgrounds page. How's that? In the Gadgets page are the World Tweakers, which let you fine-tune your scene while you play. The Global Lighting Tweaker, for example, allows you to alter the lighting. It was bright and sunny, right? You can trigger the World Tweakers with a sensor or...
Give you a chance.
set a trigger radius. If all this sun is drying your fabric, use the global water tweaker to make floods and waves. The global audio tweaker allows you to set the aural ambience. That's better. Now, is that bringing back all the memories from your summer holidays, Sackboy?
Once you've got gills, you'll be needing something to help you breathe while you're underwater. This tutorial instructs you in the ways of scuba gear and bubble machines.
Since Sac people's prehistoric ancestors left the oceans, modern Sacco sapiens had to invent flippers and bubble machines. They're in your tools bag under emitters. A bellyful of bubbles gives Sackboy another 30 seconds of breathing
30
time.
seconds!
If 30 seconds aren't enough and genetically engineered gills just aren't your style, you might try scuba gears. They're also in your tools bag under power-ups. With scuba gear, you can swim as long as you want. But not too long or your fabric will go wrinkly.
This little gizmo is your own personal magical hat. Once you've learned how to use the emitter, you'll be pulling rabbits, camels, sandwiches, or anything else your brain can dream up out of thin air. Alright.
Excuse me, sir. Would you like one of these samples? Or maybe 50 of them? Ah, emitters. They are a veritable horn of plenty, these things. Open your poppet and select the emitter from the gadgets page of your tools bag. Tweak the emitter and select Choose Object. The Pick Emitted Object tool will select an object already in your scene, like that tomato, for instance. In fact, I do like tomatoes, so let's pick it. You can tweak how fast objects are created using the linear and angular velocity settings. Change frequency for how regularly you want them to be created. Set the lifetime to choose how long they exist before they fade away. Or shrink. Or explode, depending on the destroy effect you choose. You feel silly with all those tomatoes? They're going to call you funny names? Look, if you want, we can give you a smoke screen to get them home. Open your tools bag and select the smoke machine. Tweak the smoke machine to create more of an abundance of smoke. And also change the colour. Okay, Sackboy, make good your escape now. Sackboy? Sackboy? And not a word of thanks. Typical.
With all the fun up for grabs in the comfort of your own armchair, it's easy to forget the importance of a little light exercise. But with this tutorial on movers and followers, you can do a few little exercises from the comfort of your own armchair.
Oh, hello. I'm just testing Sackboy for his armchair driver's license. He's doing amazingly badly. Look, let's move on to basic armchair maintenance. Show me how to fit basic movers to your chair. Good. You've gone to your Poppets Gadgets page. You found a basic mover and placed it on said chair, the object. So the armchair is now under the control of the basic mover. Excellent. In tweaks, set the speed settings. Very good. Anything else? Aha, good. Local space means that as the object is tilted and turned, the mover will happily accept those tilts and turns and move along every new angle the object gets. The mover's acceleration and deceleration affects how quickly it reaches its desired speed. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Carry on. Now show me the follower. This will make the armchair follow you, thus negating the need for parking tickets. Excellent. You're really redeeming yourself now, Sackboy. You'll have the armchair driver's license pretty soon, methinks. Is there anything else? What's this? Oh, yes, very good. Setting in and out movement to yes makes the silly thing follow you from layer to layer. And you know your way around the minimum and maximum ranges, too. This is marvellous stuff. The follow touch setting is good too, you know. Turn this on and your object will follow your fingers' every movement across the touch screen. Good. Okay, show me how you'd fit a thruster, and I'll get you your pass certificate and license in the post pronto. Attach that thruster to the chair, like it, yes, and tweak its acceleration up to, what, 100%? Okay, go for it. Ah, now that's not so impressive. That's a fail, I'm afraid. In so many ways.
If you need a bit more whirl in your world, there's a wealth of options at your disposal. The basic rotator, the look-at rotator, the rocket rotator, and the gyroscope, to name but 4. Alright.
Ah, Sackboy, are you looking for love? Don't fret, old chum. Love always comes around, especially when you have a rotator. Okay, pop open your poppet and find rotators in the tools bag. A basic rotator will turn this situation around. Stick it on that road sign and let's see if it can show the way to your heart. Yes, that's right. Love is everywhere. But you must learn to love yourself before others will love you. The look-at rotator makes objects turn towards you. But you can also tweak the follow touch setting to make it focus your love wherever you point on the touch screen. Such wisdom for such an adorable package. But of course it's easy to lose your way. A gyroscope keeps you pointed at a fixed angle, no matter what happens. Then there's the rocket rotator. This is your faithful companion on love's winding road. Whatever fate's twists and turns, it will always point in the direction it's going. See, love isn't far away. I'm sure of it. Who could resist that winning smile?
Nobody wants to be accused of having only basic movements. It's time to learn about the advanced mover, and if that wasn't enough, you will also meet our old friend, the in-out mover.
Oh dear, Sackboy. When you said you got motion sick, and I said you should travel on foot, this wasn't quite what I meant. We can get it going with an advanced mover on the gadgets page. It is the most efficient mode of quad-dimensional propulsion. Remember to tweak the speed and acceleration, jogging speed or plodding. The advanced mover has 3 inputs. This one is for up and down. This one is for left and right. And the last one is for on and off. And let's get this foot off the ground. Oh, wow, you can really put your foot down. No, I mean it. Put your foot down, please, now. There are other movers too, you know. The in-out mover, for example, lets you move things between layers. In the tweak menu, allow pushing will let your foot shove obstacles out of the way up to the specified maximum push weight, which is measured in numbers of sack persons. The input action gives all sorts of options of how your foot moves in and out. Dare I say it, have a faff. So, connect that switch to the in-out mover, and I'll tell you a useful shortcut. You can disconnect the wire from the advanced mover by pressing the action button on it, then move it down and connect it to the in-out mover's input. Ready for a test drive? Mirror, signal, manicure. Off you go then. Best foot forward.
I think I can. As all aspiring directors know, getting in a good performance from your actors is a skill in itself. The motion recorder, you can get exactly what you need from your thespians without needing to throw. What's known in the industry as a wobbler. All right.
So, this is your new blockbuster vampire moo cow from Saturn. And your moo cow is proving uncooperative? Here's a hint from a pro. The best way to direct a difficult actor is with the amazing motion recorder. In your tools bag, in the movers section, you'll find a motion recorder. Attach it to your reluctant ruminant and open up its tweak menu. Now choose Record. Drag her around with your dexterous digit and...
Whoops.
All her movements will be recorded. And remember, use a second finger to rotate her. Simply release touch to finish recording. Your tweak options set how it will replay the action, as a loop or perhaps back and forth. You can also speed it up so it can keep up with your super smart grey mash. What a performance! She's really chewing the scenery. No, I mean, look, she is. That's not real grass, is it? She's going to have quadruple tummy ache later.
Want to learn more about impact sensors, sticker sensors, and water sensors, do you? That's exactly what will happen if you pay close attention to this tutorial. Alright.
spiders are sensitive beasts. The merest slight, and they'll get all up in your face, and no mistaking. I'll show you just how touchy he is with an impact sensor. They're in the sensors section of your tools bag. The impact sensor will be activated when something knocks into him. He's even set off when he brushes against the floor. No wonder he hangs around like that all day. Now, there's a couple of important tweaks. Include rigid connections means anything glued or embedded on our leggy foe will also be sensitive. Include adjacent layers means it's triggered by things sliding past it on the next layer. Go on. You're more frightened of him than he is of you. Oh, or is that the other way round? No, well, never mind. If you really enjoy enraging arachnids, put a sticker sensor on them. Tweak the sensor and choose a trigger sticker. Something terrifying, the stuff of nightmares. Or a cuddly-wuddly bunny rabbit is fine too. When the chosen sticker is within range, the sensor will go, and you can stick it down to trigger the sensor. He's gone again. What a scaredy cat. I mean, spider. Water sensors detect water. Need I say more? Apparently not. Bouncy Spidey, just look at him go!
Vertical touch brings so much more to the world of Little Big Planet PS Vita. In this tutorial, you can learn how to use the really rather excellent touch sensor and the touch tweaker.
Mrs. Henrietta Dawlish Cluckhampton, Little Big Planet's #1 socialite chicken, is often a little too tired to lay her eggs before dawn. One of those newfangled touch sensors will help wake her up. A touch sensor detects any touch gesture on the touch screen. Choose which gesture in the tweak menu and also its detection range. Connect the output of the touch sensor to the emitter. Tap, cluck, drop. That's what I call service. Now we have a secondary egg problem to crack, getting these not at all touchable pre-chiclets into the basket. The touch tweaker, methinks. It's in the tools bag under object tweakers. It makes objects you can't ordinarily touch into touchable ones. Astounding technology, isn't it? Direct touch means you must start touching on the object itself. Reckless gesturing will not be tolerated. So starting here will do nothing. But try like this and... Now you can pop that egg into the basket. Isn't that just Jim Dandy? This feature is ideal as it only makes what you want movable. Excellent. Right, I can't stand around gossiping. Eggs don't scramble themselves.
Nice.
Welcome to the arcade, which, as the name suggests, is a digital hall full of arcadey goodness. It's a veritable treasure trove of fun, frivolity, and mild peril. And most importantly, games.
In need of information on the puppeteer's misdeeds, it's time to break into the vault and confront the Mega Brain. Pull off this audacious break-in, it may earn a place in Sean's long list of successful missions. Do I want to do this right now? That's the question. At best. We've got time. I hope this doesn't have a level like... Okay, we're in position. Now we need to find a way to get to the Mega Brain's vault. It's protected by 3 locks. Look for the first one and find a way to deactivate it. My trusty eye spies are around here somewhere. They will assist you. Okay. Use touch to deactivate the fans. Scan devices are activated with touch. Excellent. The first lock has been successfully breached. 2 more to go. Bruh. Good work. Just one more lock to deactivate. Bruh. I did it. These are one of my top most successful heists ever. Alright, let's try to ace this. Yeah, first area is easy. This one-player game may be called Collision Course, but the aim of the game is to navigate the highway, collect points, and avoid dangerous collisions, but you should never let the facts get in the way of a good title. Oops. Oops. No. Alright, 12,000 points. Oh. No. Shut up about the fucking EULA. I don't care. god, I did worse. These scorecards are annoying. What? I said replay, jackass. Barely. Holy shit. I don't want 1991. I don't need that year. Wow, we might actually finish this world today. I didn't go in with the expectation that we would. We just have to beat the boss at this point. The Mega Brain doesn't seem very happy to see you. That might be thanks to the hollows playing havoc with its wiring. Use the grappling hook to ascend the tower and get rid of those hollows before the Mega Brain blows a fuse. Nigga chin. Is close. Silent evilness. You keep the Mega Brain distracted while I prepare my special surprise attack. Remember, you're training with the grappling hook. I think you're gonna need it. Wow, good start. I'm impressed. did it again. That's amazing.
Elephant.
Ah!
Oh, it's over.
Vector. Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Give it up, you mega brain. Your evilness is no match for the awesome power of Sean Braun. Silence, brainling. I will not stand for any more. Oh, did we win already? That depends. Do you think you'll ever, let me see. Brain. Something cool. Ooh, I got one. Okay, but this isn't over. Hey, this is a special crate. I always wanted to... Oh, hello. What a beauty you are. Sackboy, I have a great feeling about this trip. It's going to be magnificent.
Our two plucky heroes discover that the Mega Brain isn't so bad after all. Over a civilized piece of cake and a cup of tea, they learn that the puppeteer's laboratory is in the frightful halls of Spooky Mansion. To get there, they must first take the magnificent journey in a nearby crate transporter. Alright. We're not touching Coaster Valley yet. We did better than I expected, chat. I'm not gonna lie. I'm proud of how we handled that. Well, there's only 2 worlds left and about 20 more tutorials. Plus the arcade, plus the DLC. We're gonna be on this game for a while, but without further ado, I think we're done for the day. Again, I will not be streaming tonight because I simply had other things I need to do tonight. So but I also wanted to stream. So yeah. This is a good day. What are you, a statue? If I move, I may ruin it. Supper's ready. Supper's eaten. Wait, supper's missing. Now you got it. Here's Odie, sacrificing his dignity to beg for food. That works. My wife is making us go vegetarian. Last night we had a tofu fly. I'd swat you, but you've already suffered enough. You said it, bro. Garfield finds me fascinating. Sometimes he stares at me for hours. Really? Is that true? Did you know I could sleep with one of my eyes? Did you know I can sleep with my eyes open? Cat versus dog, the big battle. They're both asleep. We got this one. I'd like to accomplish something great. Then feed me. Seriously? Great is relative, you know. Why are the mice running laps in the kitchen? And washing my car and doing jumping jacks? And what happened to my six-pack of energy drinks? I think you solved the mystery, Sherlock. Dear Ask a Dog. Why has a dog never walked on the moon? No trees. That's right, that's right. Who's the man? Who's the man? I'm the man! Finally connected all the dots on that coloring page. I think Liz is angry with me. Oh, John. You have such low self-esteem. You always fear the worst. She said I'm angry with you. That could mean anything. The first cup of coffee sets the tone for the whole day. How's the decaf? Uh-oh. Friendly dog. Yeah. Tag, hear it. Uh-oh. Hey Garfield, what goes up but never goes down? My weight. Your age. I'd rather be fat than old. I'm so old I put tenderizer on my pudding. My first pet was a dinosaur. I love the Geezer Comedy Channel. My birth certificate is written in hieroglyphics. Uh-oh. Look, it's happening whether you like it or not. Me and the other candles wanted to give you a piece of birthday advice. And that advice is, embrace the horror. This is my best birthday ever. Of course, I've forgotten all the other ones. I've been at this a long time, and still getting it done. Good morning. The older we get, the louder we wake up. Some people search for enlightenment. I'm just happy when I could find the remote. Alright, let's spin the wheel, chat. Just one of those days where we spin the wheel and probably get Tony Hawk with how things have been going. Tony wins every fucking time, and I'm kind of tired of it. Alright. Tony didn't win. Let's see what we're doing tomorrow. Bye. Wow, James Bond wins for the first time in like a fucking over a week? That's insane. I don't even remember what we're doing in that game at this point. Either way, I'm sure we'll figure it out. Peace out, chat. I'll see you in over 24 hours, probably, unless I stream Tony Hawk at some point after work. Peace out.